Morning. We'll go for part two of my life. Basically, we got to where we moved into Oldheath yesterday. We came there as me and all my brothers. There was five of us. Um, so we were brought up there in like the 70s. Life wasn't that bloody easy then, I'll tell you. We very often used to go to bed hungry. My brothers would all vouch for that. We had nothing, not a thing. I remember, that we used to have to go without food. It was a very difficult time. But I will say we would never been so lucky because such an amazing time we had. You could do things that we couldn't do now. I remember being outside playing cricket in the street. We used to play ball. We used to play knock-a-door run, kiss chase, all them silly things that kids wouldn't even know what I'm on about now. But a lot of you people remember them times, don't you? We all went to the Grange. Well, we actually started off at St Michael's School first, and then we went to the Grange. We went when we could go, or when my mum could afford to put shoes on us to send us. The wagman used to come round and say, "Why isn't he at school? Why isn't he at school?" And my mum would just say, "If you want to take him, put a coat on him, put some shoes on him, and a pair of trousers on him." So we were running around like little wild bloody dogs half the time. But do you know what? After all said and done, I would give anything to be back there and doing it all again. Me and all my brothers, we all left school. Not one of us could hardly read and write, and anything that we knew or we know now it's what we've learned since we've left school. And I'd like to say, and I am really proud of my brothers because we've all got our own businesses, and some have done better than others, but we're still family and stick all together. But we don't do I got this, I got that. We work all on respect because at the end of the day, most of the lads that used to call us jippos and things like this when we were younger, they work for us now. But we don't remind them of that. We treat them as family as good as. And it's a shame because where we live, a lot of the people now have all passed away, which is a real shame because there was some amazing, lovely people that also looked after us. Um, that was a part of my younger life, and then my mother was taken ill, and then we didn't know what to do. My auntie that lived in Cardiff lived in Ely. She took us down to Cardiff. We all lived down there for 12, 18 months. And what a difference that made. We went down there from Shrewsbury Town where things were basically okay. There's a lot of problems as we got, but we were down there watching people at my age then of 10, 11. They're wandering around sniffing glue and all sorts of stuff. We couldn't believe it. I ended up going to school down there, and I went, so I'm told, was one of the harshest schools there, which was Glan Ely. And I went there for a little while. Can't remember a lot about it, but I went there. But anyway, when it came time to come back to Shrewsbury, as we did, because my Auntie June looked after her. She's passed away now, and I loved her to death, and I still do, and I miss her terribly. And I miss Wendy and Gillian and Melvin and Robert as well, the family, but they looked after us. It was a different life. Like we came back, we had our own shoes. We didn't have to wear each other's shoes. We had coats and jackets and trousers, and we had all sorts of things. Auntie June looked after us properly, and so when we came back to a different life, and then we went to the Grange School, and then we started growing up, and we were growing up really fast. But I will leave it here at this, at growing up fast, and then we shall get back into leaving school on the next one. See you in the next one.